Hello, everybody. Today I'm gonna talk about why I'm gonna put like some pocket change, like $100 into App Harvest stock. Okay, so to start off, I'm not a financial advisor, and please do your own research and don't copy my trade. And because yeah, like if I could be wrong and I could lose all your money. Okay, so why am I putting $100? Oh, so let's start off like what is App Harvest? So it's they basically is like a gigantic. They build like huge greenhouse to grow fruits and vegetables. So the first one greenhouse they build is Kentucky, and and then it grows tomatoes all years around. It's a greenhouse. The square feet of that greenhouse, huge scale greenhouse. The square feet of that greenhouse is like 2.8 or almost 3 million square feet. So the greenhouse size is about just as big or might be bigger than the Tesla giga factory. That is extremely impressive. They can build something like that, and it will grow, and they will grow tomatoes using uh, using technology and like the greenhouse advantage is that when it rains it will connect water, and then they will use that water to grow tomatoes, and then like they use some kind of compound or something, and then they inject the water directly into the tomato roots, and the tomato will grow. Like you can search it on YouTube, and it will grow into like 45 feet. And they use bees to pollinate the tomatoes, and it will grow. And then like in the greenhouse facility in Kentucky, this is the first facility, and it can grow up to like 60 something million pounds of tomato per year. So why did the company choose tomato as their first product is because um, we import most of our tomato from Mexico, North America. So in the USA we consume about 1 billion pounds of tomato. No, I consume about 5 billion pounds of tomato per year, and we only grow like 1 billion pounds in the USA, like in California, those kind of states, and the rest we just input it. Okay, and in like the greenhouse compared to like the normal farming using like dirt and like growing in the ground, there's space like per acre. It can grow 30 more times tomato than the way you normally grow it in your backyard or on a farm. So they use technology like some kind of compound. I don't know what it is. They just grow it in a greenhouse, and they already have the tomatoes on Kroger, Walmart, like grocery stores right now, because and it took them like almost more than 6 months to build that factory. So why do they need to grow the tomatoes in a greenhouse? For one, because you use 90% less water to grow the tomato. Like the world, like we don't, and like um in this world, the water is not like unlimited supply. Some country is running out of water, and in the US we can run out of water too, but I don't know how, like maybe 30, 40, 50, I don't know how long, but we cannot drink salt water. We need to drink spring water. So that's why we can also run out of water. So this company is trying to solve a huge water problem, and then another problem this trying to solve is the fruit and vegetable problem. So when they grow it, they don't use any like chemicals, or it's non-GMO. So they say it's more healthy because you don't put any pesticides or anything like that in tomato. And one thing I do not understand is that I'm trying to figure out is that since they say that per acre they could produce 30 times more tomatoes per acre than a normal farm, why is the tomato little bit more expensive than than a tomato that's from a normal farm that's shipped from Mexico? I get it that Mexico the labor is gonna be 10 times cheaper, probably 5 or 7 times cheaper, and something like that. So that, right? But it's 30 times, they are growing 30 times more volume, so it's a lot more cheaper as well. So the price of the tomato compared to the tomato that's grown in Mexico is about the same price. It's not like 30 times cheaper or 10 times cheaper. So that's one of the, I could say, concerns or something that I don't understand about the company. So like another, let's talk about the first problem this company trying to solve in this world is water. Okay, growing tomato gonna use a lot of water, and they use 90% less water. So that's the first problem. It will save humidity, a lot of water. Second is we don't have enough space and water to grow more tomatoes in this world, because United Nations predict by 2050 the population will increase to 8 billion people, and we need two earths to grow enough fruit and vegetable for everybody. So we don't have enough water and farm space to grow that much vegetable. So those are the two humongous problems that they are trying to solve. And I am all for it. It's great. So you can make, if they can grow up to scale. So they are predicting like they're going to build humongous, like 30 acres, 60 acre, 15-acre greenhouses, 12 of them on the in the by 2025, but they lower their guidance to 9 by 2025. So they think they can hit around 350 to 450 million in revenue by 2025. And right now they are only doing like 9 million for 2021. So that's exponential growth, okay, ahead of them. So the valuation is around 700 million. So it's only around like 3 more locations to grow, like I forgot what they're gonna grow. So grow vegetables, herbs, I don't know, I forgot what they're gonna, I think, berries. They're gonna grow berries like for the on the 60-acre greenhouse. So both of their greenhouse is Kentucky. Okay, so one of the main concern that I'm not going to put like $1,000 or $10,000 on this stock is because every single greenhouse they build is because it's so huge. It is extremely expensive to build those greenhouse. Like the first one they built in Kentucky, it cost like $120 million to build that 2.8 million square feet greenhouse. That's one of the concerns. It's very expensive to build, and it takes a long time to build. So I'm just gonna put $100. And another thing is I like the CEO a lot as well. He's very passionate about what he does. Then he owns more than 10% of the company, and he haven't sold any stock yet. So that's a very good sign. So I'm just gonna put $100 on it and keep an eye out on this stock. If I'm seeing that they can execute and expanding way faster and doing way better than I thought, I will buy more stock on Appharvest. So I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. So that's what I think about this stock. Right now, they just do like 3 or 4 million revenue. It's very low. Yeah, so that's basically the company. And then they try to build like robots that can pick AI robots that can pick tomatoes as well and do other kind of thing as well. So that's pretty good. I think they are currently the only large scale greenhouse production in the US. And they like what they are trying to do is nothing revolutionary. Like in the Netherlands, they're like already doing that, and they're producing like exporting like huge amount of vegetables into other countries. They grow greenhouse. Netherlands is like very small, so it's about the size of Kentucky. I think I don't know research, but it's very small, and they can produce huge amount of fruit and vegetables in house. So that's pretty amazing. So I think Appharvest is basically learning from the Netherlands how they grow and implement it in their facility and greenhouse factory as well. So yeah, so that's basically I'm gonna keep an eye out on this stock, and if I'm gonna buy more, I will make a video. And please like and subscribe or turn on the notification if you want to. And I see you in the next one.